So guys, today I'm installing two lazy Susans. One is a wooden type lazy Susan, and the other one is clear plastic. This is more like I don't know, I'm a bone beige, kind of off-white. And I'm going to be placing it in this corner here. The next one is going in a similar corner. It's a similar layout, as you can see. Like you guys get a look at the kitchen. I took off the door off the corner already to prepare the corner. So what I'm going to do is install this one first, and then I'm going to take a step downstairs. The steps I went through is first checking sure to make sure all the parts is here. So you have your shelves checked, you have your rod checked, and you have your mounting plates checked. The wooden one will be installed in a different manner, as they need have plates to install to the wood first before you can install the wood. This one, you do not need that. The plates, the plastic is already included. So this one will be slightly different installation, a slightly different installation than the bottom one. So let's start with the layout. I'm making sure that I find the center. So this cupboard is 3.5. So what I'm going to do is put a mark at 18.25. That will determine the center of which the rod will pivot, which the shells will pivot on the rod. So I'm going to put on the camera and start the layout. One important thing to note is the plate shape of this area. It's to face the front of the cupboard, or the plate shape of the front of the cupboard. So wherever you want the plate to face, this cutout area is to face the front of what you're doing. So what I'm going to do is start unwrapping out. And I'm going to place this directly at the bottom of the cupboard straight away. As I said, what I like to do is place these in position first. So both are in place. Now you just take the rod down like that. So this is the finished job. This was installed. As you can see, I will spin the shelf to show you. It spins right round. And when it comes to the front area, it kind of locks in this position. It has some grooves inside, which locks it down, not preventing it from spinning. It keeps it tied down to this area. I've taken out the contents of the unit out of the box already. I've got the screws there and the other parts that are needed. Make sure that everything is there. I don't think the box came with instructions. I already installed units like this already, so I don't need to go through the instructions as much. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start by laying out where exactly I'm going to put this lazy Susan unit. So I'm going to turn around and put that in. So guys, I forgot my tripod on the way down, so I will have to hold the camera with one hand and try to work with the other hand. So sometimes you will lose a little part while I install. So what I'm doing here is to find out the absolute center of the cupboard. This is where the pole will go. So I will do the same measurements for the top. So the pole will be clamp. This is the mounting position for the ground. So what I'm doing, I marked out the areas where the holes are also going. I have no pre-drill with me, but since it's plywood this here, this would go in perfectly with these self-tapping screws. So that is the first mount. The same thing will happen at the top. So when I put in the top, then I will show you all. I put in the testing the rod, and then I will put in the hubs for the shells, for the spinning shells, rotating shells, whatever you want to call it. I'm installing the hub on the shells now. As you can see, there's a pin right here, and that pin goes in this hole here that's factory made. So it just goes in this slot, just like that. It comes with this additional cap to finish the end. So when you put in the piece at the back, this is what you end up with, and then this cap goes over here. Just push into this spot to give it a finished look. So I would put down the camera now and put it on tight so it comes out flush. This is the second one there. As you can see, it's already in flush and finished. I almost forgot to show you all guys this bushing. This bushing snaps into the bottom hub, just like this. This is to rub on this part here. This will go in, it will snap into the holes on the rod, and then these parts here hold it in position so it won't be spinning senselessly. So we have everything in position right now. What I do, I put in the shells first, and then I will put the rod inside into the holes, fit it in the bottom mount and the top mount that's already there. You lock it into position and then lock the shells into position. So this part just goes into here like this and snaps into position. Just like that. This is the finished job here. The laces are installed. As you can see, they're in working position. And when it comes to the front, it locks into this area. So it's the bottom, slightly elevated, but locks into that position. And I probably didn't tell you about this, but when you can adjust the height of the rod using this part. This locks the rod into place so it wouldn't slip out of position. You can also adjust the bottom with the same clips that I told you about. The clips at the bottom, you adjust in these holes the desired height that you want. So that's the installation of the laces. This is a half-lit product. So tell me in the comments what you think, guys.